Today is the day. Today is the day. Today's the day. Today is the day. Did I change into another set of PJs? Yes. Because today it's just gonna be you, me, some books in my room. It's a date. Relaxation, am I right? Hey guys, welcome to this week's new video. Today I am doing a 24-hour readathon. Yep, you heard that right. I already have my little book roster ready. I did that last year actually, and it was quite successful. I'm pretty sure I read like 4.5 books, and this time I don't know if it's too ambitious, but I want to read 5 books. So let's see if it'll be possible. Okay, so to kick off this readathon, I want to start with a book that's kind of gonna keep me captivated and won't bore me to death, hopefully. So we're gonna start with Miss Jennifer Lynn Barnes with The Grandest Game. This book has actually been in one of my most anticipated book lists. I'm so excited. I really love Jennifer Lynn Barnes, especially the Natural series. That series was so good. I wish I could read it for the first time again. It was during the holidays I was reading the Naturals, and I'm pretty sure I read it in like a week and a half, like the whole series. It was so good. As for the Inheritance Games, I liked it, but it was not as good as the Naturals. Like the first book was so good. Second book was okay. Third book, like the Final Gambit, I was just not into it. I did not like it. As for the Brothers Hawthorne, honestly I don't even remember the plot, so that says a lot. But since The Grandest Game is like a new series she's made that's still in the same universe as the Inheritance Games, I feel like the first book is going to be more captivating and interesting, so I can't wait to read that. 1, 2, 3, go. Go. Oh, it's 11:39, so okay, let's get into it. So for those of y'all that don't know what the hell I'm yapping about, here's a quick little book explanation. So basically the story follows 3 characters, Lyra, Rohan, and Gigi, as they participate in the competition that Avery and the Hawthorne brothers created to win a lot of money, aka $26 million. And as the story goes on, we get to understand the reasons for their participation, as well as the ones of the other players, because they're not just 3, they're actually 7. And you know, a bunch of secrets are unfolded as they go through the riddles and the puzzles of The Grandest Game, and it's just a vibe. Not for them though, for me. But yeah, very entertaining, very fun. So I just reached the 1 hour mark. 1 hour down, 23 more to go. And I'm at page 88 out of 341. So far so good. My first thought when I started the book was, okay, Willy Wonka, I see you. Okay, no, but for real, competing for how much? For $26 million? Sign me up, please. But yeah, while reading the book, I kind of remembered a little bit more about the Brothers Hawthorne book, so that was good. And so far, I'm digging it. It's a vibe, especially with my DPR Ian music. It just matches up perfectly. Like, I don't know, his music just gives like adventurous vibes, and I just love books that have like so much mystery and adventure. Oh, and puzzles. I love me a little quest. little lunch interlude because while I was reading I realized, hold on, I'm actually hungry. So I'm eating akshually, got my little juice, and update on the book, I'm 58% in and my timer says I have 21 hours and 48 minutes left. So we doing this. Honestly, right now in the book, we're really in there. So much is going on, guys. I'm gagged. The plot twist. So I'm just gonna eat and read at the same time. Bless my Kobo. So yeah. Guys, I'm gagged. Wait, this is such a big plot twist. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's huge. Gagged. Absolutely speechless. Oh, what the hell? I'm 92% in the book. I'm scared to finish it. Guys, I just finished the book. I am good. And now we have to wait for the second one. So, time for the rating. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars because it's definitely not a 5-star read, but the feeling that I've had while reading this book was the same that I had while reading the Natural series, and it has a special place in my heart. So, what I liked about this book is the different POVs. Like I love when a book has different POVs, but sometimes I will say sometimes there's always like a POV that you just don't give a shit about and you just want to skip. But in this book there wasn't any. I was really invested in every single storylines. And another thing that I found interesting is when they were given like clues or whatever, riddles, just the way that they thought was so out of the box. I was like, damn, y'all are smart. And it's the way they all thought differently but still at the end came to the same like answer. So smart. I want to be smart like that though. Anyways, first book done, and the timer says 20 hours and 23 minutes left. Let's go. And just for a little change, I decided to read a physical book, and it's called The Banned Bookshop of Maggie Banks. Honestly, I saw it at the library and I just picked it up because I saw a black girl with books on the cover. I was like, yeah, coming home with me. And she did. She's in my hands right now. So honestly, I don't even know what it's about, but yeah, I'm gonna read this. I just want to read something that's more low-key and like calming than the Grandest Game. But the timer is at 20 hours and 23 minutes left, so let's get into it. So here's a quick story recap. So Maggie Banks arrives in her best friend's small town to help her run her struggling bookstore, but the bookstore is only allowed to sell specific books from well past her time. So bored and trying to save the bookstore from its inexistent customers, Maggie starts an underground book club and runs a bunch of events about books actually written in her time and that people enjoy. But keeping her activities secret gets more and more hard as they reach a popularity in town. So how will she manage everything? And that's what you shall discover. I can sense some rain coming soon, so I think we're gonna take the party back inside. So see you there. The sun left so quickly. What the hell? It's me again, the girl that yaps too much about books. Am I right? Am I right? Anyways, I'm like almost halfway through the book, and guys, I honestly, obviously I didn't really know what to expect because I literally judged the book by its cover. I didn't even read the back or anything, but I really like it. It's so cute and wholesome, and yeah, I really like it. And it's set like in a small town, and one thing about me in books, if there's a small town vibe, I love it, because I don't know, there's just something about small towns. It gives very much like cozy vibes. Imagine just walking around the streets and seeing people and actually waving at them and knowing their names. Like, that's just so cute. And like being a regular at different stores, like, oh, I need this. Really cute. There's also quite an unexpected romance. Well, yeah, because if you read the back, it doesn't mention any romance, not gonna lie. And I was surprised, but I'm digging it. It's very cute. Their story is very cute. Love it. Also, my black girl winning. She doing her shit. Gotta respect the grind. And yeah. I also really like the vibe of like working in a bookstore and like having a book club. Like, that's just everything I want. I need. I want to be a part of a book club so bad. Not like a virtual book club, but like an actual book club where you, I don't know, you meet like once a month, you read your little books, you talk about books. If anyone has a book club in the Montreal area, please hit me up, because I need to be in one, and I'm too lazy to create one myself, so please invite me. Okay, let me just read. Little lunch interlude once again. I'm at page 197 out of 320, so I'll let you do the math. And as for the time, we have 18 hours and 32 minutes to go. Guess who just finished a new book? I did. This book was so cutie patootie, like, oh my god. And I gave it the rating of 5 stars out of 5. I just loved it so much. It was just so cute and wholesome. Again, the whole small town thing sold me in 2 seconds. I also loved that the main character, she did like reading, but she was not like obsessed with it. Like, you can see through the book how her love for reading kind of changes and shifts, and she's like, oh, reading is actually not that bad. And I like seeing this evolution. Also, she's black. She kind of reminds me of me, not gonna lie. Just the way she is just so excited when she has a new project to work on, like a new event to prep for people. Like, the excitement, I can feel that. That's how I feel every time I start a new project, like a passion project or like creative project, whatever. And I just could relate so much to the feeling that she was feeling, and hence why I gave it 5 stars. This was a very enjoyable book. I highly recommend. It's my first time reading Shauna Robinson's book, but now I will definitely read her other ones because this was very cute, very enjoyable. Also, the romance was very cute. And as for the timer, you have 17 hours and 34 minutes to go, baby. I decided to have a little Kobo makeover because this wasn't gonna cut it. And so for our third book of this adventure, we're gonna read It's Elementary by Elise Bryant. I think it's more like a kind of thriller-ish. I'm not too sure, but I'm excited to read it. We have 17 hours and 34 minutes left. This is a piece of cake. It ain't nothing. It means nothing to me. This is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Mavis Miller, a young and tired black mom living in California, has to deal with her exhausting nonprofit job, her feisty 7-year-old Pearl, and now is in charge of her daughter's new committee. Being one of the few black parents in the elementary school, she sees this new commitment as an opportunity for change. But when she sees the terrifying PTA president Trisha leaving the school with gloves, cleaning supplies, and trash bags late at night, her mind jumps to something terrible. Especially since the next day the principal is nowhere to be found. Mavis's worry worsens and she decides to start her own investigation on the matter. I know you may be thinking, damn girl, again. I'm sorry, another meal interlude. I don't know why, but I realized like reading for the whole day makes me so hungry. Like, I don't know. I'm at 65%. The timer's at 13 hours and 41 minutes. We got this. I really like the book. Honestly, it's not my type of book. Like, I wouldn't pick this book at a bookstore or at the library. It's actually interesting. It's a mystery, but since it's like set in an elementary school and like it's a mom that's investigating, it's less serious and it's also kind of funny and I like it. This is hot. It is 1:43 a.m. The timer is at 12 hours and 32 minutes. That's what we have left. Almost halfway through. I just finished my 3rd book and girl, I'm tired. Honestly, it was a nice fun read. Kind of fast-paced mystery, but also a little bit like unserious, which I liked. And it was honestly, I think it was a perfect read like for a long night because it's still like you still got the little les intrigues quoi qui te gardent motivé, donc tu continues à lire. Donc tu vas pas t'endormir mais t'es quand même intrigué à chaque fin de chapitre, tu vois. I think I'm gonna rate it a 3.5 stars. Yeah, because it was enjoyable, but like it's definitely like not one of my favorite books ever. Like, I'm not gonna rave about it. I think like I read it, it's fine, and I don't think I'm gonna think about it again. So yeah, it was still enjoyable. So 3.5. And now I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Keep the timer on pause. Good night, besties. Good morning. We are so back, guys. Let's get this baby out. She got lots of work to do today. So for our next book, I'm going to read Between Lovers and Friends. I've been seeing it everywhere and I remember adding it to my Goodreads TBR list so early this year, and I'm so glad that it's finally out. I'm really excited to read it. Let's get on to it. The timer says we still have 12 hours and 32 minutes left. So Let's get it on, my dudes. To her countless Instagram followers, Dr. JoJo shares her opinions on health, growth, and self-love matter. Her message: be smart, be significant, and do not put up with foolish men. But behind the camera, Jo's story is more complicated. She finds her influencer career underwhelming, her potential career in medicine overwhelming, and she's hung up on her best friend, Nepo Baby, and rom-com heartthrob Ezra Adelman. When Ezra shows up to his 30th birthday party with her childhood bully on his arm, however, Josephine realizes that it's time to take her own advice and prioritize herself for once. No one is more shocked than Malcolm Waters when his debut novel turns him into a critic's darling. When he's invited to a swanky penthouse party to discuss turning his book into a film, he knows rubbing elbows with the elites of entertainment will be great for his career. The only problem, he's not good with people, and even worse, at networking. Just when he's about to throw in the towel, he's rescued by none other than Dr. JoJo. He's been following her on social media for years, and she's even more impressive in real life. And to his bewilderment, the feeling is mutual. But in a world where the lines between private and public are as blurred as those between friendship and love, can they risk it all for something real? Just finished the book. Finished. And we have 6 hours and 10 minutes left. Not gonna lie, I was quite distracted for this one. I think the readathon is starting to get to me. Like, my reading speed has slowed down tremendously. Like, eesh. One of my biggest pet peeves though in romance books, I hate the love triangle trope. First of all, it's not even a love triangle if there's not a queer person in there. So that's, anyways, I didn't really like it because from the start it was evident who the right choice was. So for me, when they do that, I'm like, what's even the point of having a love triangle? Like, I don't know, I feel like as a reader it's just annoying seeing the main character kind of hesitating between who to choose when you're reading and you're like, it's obviously this person, why are you even thinking about the other one? So that was really annoying me. And also, I need me a Malcolm in my life. And Ezra, he was a mess. I'm sorry, like, what kind of friendship is that even? Honestly, I can't judge too much because I don't have any guy friends. Like, I do not talk to a man. No, I don't do that. So I can't really understand. But anyways, yeah, for all of that, I think I'm gonna give it a 3-star. Like, it was an enjoyable read, but there's just so many little things that kind of bugged me while I was reading. So 3 stars it is. And for the last print, my last book, I decided that I wanted to read something that's gonna keep me really in the book, you know, like a page turner. And for me it's like mystery / thrillers, or a bit of adventure, if you will. So for the last book of this adventure, I'm going to read High Risk Takes All, and we have 5 hours and 52 minutes left, which is definitely enough time to finish this book. So let's do this, guys. After Olivia's dad decided to kick her out of the house, cheat on her mom, and cut her out of his will, Olivia decides to take back what's hers during her dad's 4th wedding. She plans an elaborate heist to get her inheritance money back, but despite planning everything to the T, she didn't expect to run into her ex-boyfriend, a nosy wedding guest, blackmailing them, and her dad's vengeful second wife. Will her team get their prize money? My dude, we do not care. We do not care. Oh my god. Shut up! Ugh, shut up. Finished my last book. It was not given. I wanted to finish this readathon with a banger, and this book bombed. It was not good. First of all, it was a heist. I was expecting it to give like Six of Crows vibes, and, you know, have different POVs of all the heist members, but it's just one POV the whole time of the main girl. And honestly, I didn't really like her, so I'm like, ugh, every single chapter. I don't know why, but this book was about a heist and it barely focused on the heist. It focused more on the girl that tried to like rekindle her relationship with her ex-boyfriend that was kind of a surprise. He was not supposed to be there during the heist, but he kind of ambushed her a little bit. Child, I don't care about your boy. Focus on the prize money. It was annoying. It was annoying. Just way too many pages about that. I really wanted to skip them. This whole romance part could have been scrapped. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm here for the heist. I'm here for the prize money, and that's it. This readathon is finally over. I am free. I am free. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me read and yap about books. If you're still here, you're a real one. See ya next week.